Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to receive messages for the sign of Cancer. Cancer is the fourth on the Zodiac, and they are the first water sign. Hello beautiful Cancers. Let's see. Not taking the card. I normally shuffle my cards before. I just wanted to do it in front of you so you could verify that the shuffling did happen. Okay. Now I'm going to use 3 decks on your reading. This is a general reading. I'm going to use your tarot deck, which is, for me, it's the energy of Earth, how you see things on Earth, how things are happening. Then I use an oracle deck, which is, to me, is advice from space. It's someone who is like a third party, someone who can see things from a different point of view. Okay, and then I use the final deck, which is the fairy, energy of fairies. Fairies like to listen to your problems, and they will show you what advice you should take. They don't verbalize, they like to show you. You'll see. They verbalize very little. They like to listen more than they like to speak. This likes to speak a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Past, present, and future. So I'm going to move these other decks out of the way. What do we have for Cancer? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You guys said, ooh, perfect. All the hard work is rewards in the future. Yep. All right, Cancer. You guys are... Let's go ahead and get started. You guys have been working a lot. You guys have been changing a lot. You guys have been putting in the work. It shows. The 9 of Wands. It's like, yes, you change after change after change. Change in your physically, mentally, spiritually, change in your relationship with a spouse, just lots of change, schooling, your family, your life, your house, lots of change. And you are, I mean, you're down on your knee, but that's because you just need to catch your breath. Cancers, you guys are very strong, very powerful people. You guys build this harder shell around you so you guys can get as much things done as possible without others penetrating or other elements penetrating your shell. So with this, is saying that the 9 of Wands is, you are just gasping for air. You just need a little tiny break, just to catch your momentum and your breath. This doesn't mean that you're down on both knees, that you're giving up. No, this just means it's like seeing the finish line and pulling out the last of your strength and your faith and your hope to just pull you and push you towards the finish line. That's what this card represents to me. It's you are about to see the good results from your hard work, for all the hard work you've done. Okay, the results are coming in, and you are you're just waiting for that. You see the finish line. Again, this is 9. One more and you're done. Okay, one more cycle, one more one more cycle. Okay, one more obstacle is going to require you to go through, and when you knock that last obstacle down, you will come to completion, and I'm going to show you. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is just giving you faith and keeping, giving you hope that you are doing the right thing. Your time is coming. It's around the corner. You cannot give up now. It's like, if you give up now and you see yourself in 10 years, and it's like, just give yourself, let's use this analogy, like you saw a videotape of yourself or a recording of yourself, and you were doing so good, and out of the blue you just stop running towards the finish line and you let everyone else get ahead of you and win. You will be regretful. You could fall into depression. Okay? So it's saying, don't give up. That's the easiest. Everyone can give up. Anything could give up. It's so easy. It's harder to keep pushing forward, and then it's harder because with hard actions, you're going to get major results. Okay? When you do it halfway and quit halfway, that's what you're going to get back in life. So I know you don't want halfway, and I know you're not a quitter, okay? And so you got this. It's just confirming, okay? You're coming from that energy. Now that's the earth energy. That's what's in front of you. Let's see what the oracle, let's see what they see from space, okay? I'm going to shuffle twice. I normally shuffle my deck before the reading. I don't want to spend too much time on shuffling, but there it is. Sheesh. The cards are communicating. This is about, again, pulling out the last of your reserves so you can finish the race and complete and go through the finish line, right? It's like the energy of a warrior woman. This could be male or female, okay? If you weren't afraid, what would you do? If you, Cancer, release that energy of fear, which comes natural, it's just something that comes natural with Cancer. That's why it makes them the best parents, because they can predict what can sometimes happen. The fear, they sense the fear before it even happens, and then they can go around it or go in a different route. Okay, so this is saying, it's giving you that push that you needed. Okay, remember I said you need that last push. Pull out that warrior in you, male or female. Pull out that warrior that's within you and finish the race. Finish what you started, because your results are beautiful. You'll see in a minute. Okay, so the warrior is just letting you know you have the strength within. Don't be afraid to take in the last challenge, because 9, you get one more, 10. Once you complete that 10 cycle with the energy of the warrior, you got this, Cancer. Your life will start to shift. Your perception will start to change, and you'll see all the results from your hard work. Now, if you were the Cancer that didn't do nothing, well, you know what you're going to get is nothing. Because if you do nothing, you get nothing. That's how the universe works. You do something, the universe has your back. You have to do it first. The universe will not do it first. That's not how it works. You put in the work, they complete, and they put in the work too. Okay? Now let's see. What the fairies, the advice of the fairies. Fairies, now that you've listened to what's going on with Cancer and their past energy, what advice do you have for them? Kindness. This is the card of Cancer. When I think of Cancer, this is what I think of. These beautiful souls who are very nurturing, who nurture things around them. And the true Cancer that was raised, excuse me, in a beautiful environment is going to replicate that in life. If a Cancer grew up rough and abused, then the Cancer will have to heal itself in order to get to this place. But this is the true energy of the Cancer. I mean, they are so caring and nurturing that if they even see an animal in distress, it's like they pick up that energy and they want to help it. They want to nourish it, nurture it, bring it back to life, bring it back to a place where it's happy. And that's what Cancers do. It brings people, it pulls out the happiness of people, and it's just a beautiful energy that's their ability that they have. One of many abilities, is to pull out the best of people. Now, if you see clearly, I don't know if you can see, there's this tiny little angel. This tiny little angel right here. It's like the Cancers, to me, it's like they walk around with this beautiful Holy Spirit angel energy. It's like they're bonded together. Okay? And this is what it's confirming, that yes, on the outside, you knocked it out You become rough, you become aggressive, you become assertive in a way where you get your things done, and then you pull out the last energy to complete this mission. It's saying to use that extreme energy on those things, but don't use that extreme energy on yourself. Use this energy on yourself. Like this person is nurturing the rabbit, right? The Cancer is nurturing the animal. Or nurture yourself a little bit too, Cancer. Okay? Don't pull yourself too much where you're going to start snapping at people. Like, be aggressive with what things need to get done, with what, be aggressive, or be assertive, sorry, not aggressive. Be assertive with your to-do list, but remember to be kind on yourself. If there's things that you cannot complete on your to-do list, be kind with yourself. You are your own support group. That's my point of this little angel here. This angel is the one that supports you, and you support others. Okay, so it's telling you to use that energy to support your cause, what you're trying to do, accomplish school, physical, job, spouse, whatever, all of these things. Accomplish that, and then accomplish your 10, cycle number 10 with the warrior energy. But when it comes to your emotions, your feelings, be kind with yourself. Okay, because sometimes you can be in the mode of this mood or mode, and you use it on yourself to get things done, but you may also use it on others, which can be too aggressive. Okay, use this energy for your to-do list. Use this energy on yourself and others, the humans. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and move on, Cancer. That's the energy that you are coming out of, that you've been working on. This is your current energy that you're moving into in July. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is someone who celebrates all the hard work they've done. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who takes the time to enjoy what they created. Okay? This person also, their perception changes when it gets to this energy, this point. My point is, they start to evaluate and reevaluate what's around them, what they have, like possessions, and they start to enjoy them. They start to see these things for what they are, as blessings, but blessings of all the hard work that you've done. Remember, Cancer, you do nothing, you get nothing. You do something, you get something. And that's how simple it is sometimes. And it's so simple that people freak out, like, well, no, there's got to be more to it. No. You do something, you get something. You do nothing, you get nothing. That easy. Damn. Wish you would have known that earlier. So the more you do for others, the more others will do for you. Okay? And that's the beautiful message of the Cancer. They do, and they do for others, and they actually don't even expect things to come back. But when it does come back, the Cancer is so appreciative of it, and it's so it enlightens the Cancer. So therefore, the Cancer gives you back that enlightened energy. It's a beautiful, yin yang, good balanced energy. Okay, Cancer. So remember, take the time and dress up. Find some cute clothes or something that makes you feel, raise your vibration, makes you feel good. And it's just a material. It doesn't let it get to your head. You just know that it's an emotion when you dress up. You put on your jewelry and you go out to a restaurant, or you make it a date, or you make a date at home. Bring out some champagne and a little steak or a fish and cook something, make it romantical. Those little Cancers love those little things, those little escapes where they escape their 9 to 5, their routine. It doesn't mean they don't like it. They just like to escape it and then come back to it later. But they love to go out and try some new food, or some new wine, or new cheese, or new movie, or new cologne, new smell. It's like because it makes them feel good after all the hard work they've done. They're so focused on nurturing others and nurturing things around them. And sometimes they're like, oops, I forgot to nurture myself. So this is also taking a day off for yourself. Go to the spa, go to a massage parlor, something for you. Because after you do that, it re-energizes your soul. And when the Cancer's soul is re-energized, look out, because it's going to spread it. Love, affection, compassion, understanding. You know, Cancers are concerned about your feelings, which most people don't give up, you know, about other people's feelings. They're only concerned about their own feelings, which is fine too, but not Cancers. Okay, they like to worry about other people's feelings, making sure they're okay, they're comfortable, you know, all those beautiful aspects and traits. All right, so that's the vision from Earth. Let's see what the Oracle sees up above in the universe. Oracle, what message do we have here for Cancer? Okay, perfect. This is a very important part that you have to do, Cancer. Because again, being someone who nurtures, you take the time on others, and sometimes you don't set boundaries. And I'm not saying like setting boundaries where you're like very aggressive and rude and you have a nervous breakdown and then that's how you set a boundary. No, this is like, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So for example, there was, you know, if you inform your friends and family that you're going to start taking some time for yourself, that's a boundary. Okay? When you tell everyone, look, every third week of every month, or the third Friday of every month, or the third or the fourth Saturday of every month, I will not be available. And I just will not be available. This is a day that I take especially and only for myself. I think about myself, I go out, I get a massage, I do whatever I want. That whole day is for you, Cancer. That's a boundary. You're not being rude. You're not, you know, causing chaos. You're just telling everyone in the future, this, you know, whatever day works for you based on your schedule and your life, okay? And even if it's not a whole day because you have, you know, family and kids, you can talk to your spouse and say, look, I just need 4 hours, or I need half a day, or I just need, that half a day where I can go to a massage or go somewhere, come back and feel recharged. That way I'm not snappy, I'm not moody. I allowed myself time for myself as I allow time for others. And believe me, your friends and family will understand and will support you, Cancer. Okay? Because they see how you nurture, but then when life, life comes in and throws all these curveballs, well, with all that nurturing and with all that energy that you're draining from yourself, when these curveballs come in, it can hit you hard and you can snap and become moody. I'm a water sign. We're moody. Okay? But that's because we don't set boundaries, you know. I'm a Pisces. It's hard for me to say no, and it's true. And it's like, no matter what people ask me, I'm always saying yes. It has benefited me in life tremendously. With the outcome of friends and family, and people can depend on me, and people come and ask me, and that's a great thing. But it can also wear me out, and it does wear me out. And then there's times where I can get moody and snappy, and that's when I know, time to go release, you know. So that's when I started, you know, with my spiritual path and looking into meditation and healing and releasing and crystals and everything to help channel that energy into something and release it, so I don't release it on my friends and family. Okay? Not that you are, but I'm just saying it happens to most of the water signs. And we keep it inside. We keep stuff inside, and then it bottles up and then explodes, right? So If you were an air sign, that wouldn't happen, but you would just verbalize everything, verbal, 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 where it could overwhelm the other person too. It's like so much, talking. Well, with us, it's so much emotion, okay? Which is fine. People love emotion. Love is an emotion. Kindness, care, empathy, sympathy, all those are emotions. Okay, Cancer, that was the advice from the universe. Now, this is advice from the fairies. Trust your intuition. Okay? So, whatever you need, okay, remember to take time for yourself. Dress up, go out, do something cool, romantical that, raises your vibration. But remember that when you do that, remember how it makes you feel. Remember how it triggers you in a good way when you go out and spend time on yourself, massage, dinner, movies, dancing, and realize that that makes you feel happy. Well, if it does, wouldn't you want that at least once a month? To, or if you cannot, if you'll see, if you take one day out of the whole month, that day every month you'll do something different, and it'll be based on your money and everything. Like if you cannot go out and buy new clothes and go out for dinner and all that, you can find other ways, but other ways that pertains to you and only you. Okay, so dress up, go out, feel good, remember that feeling and how good it feels and how it makes you feel, and how it makes you feel for the rest of the couple of weeks or whatever. It makes you feel good because you had an outlet. Well, if that outlet makes you feel good and makes your family feel good and makes your life run better, wouldn't you want to have one of those outlets at least once a month? I mean, if you could afford it twice a month, but I say start with at least once a month. Set the boundaries and say, hey, I need one day out of the whole damn month. You don't have to be mean, but okay? I'm taking one day, one weekend, one whatever, based on your life and your circumstances. Trust it. Please trust what I'm telling you. I cannot repeat myself so many times where it's going to penetrate into your soul. No, you have to allow this to come in from the inside, not from the outside. My point is the soul, the spirit. This represents the spirit. Okay? So trust in your intuition. So if your intuition is the Holy Spirit, trust in the Holy Spirit. You need to send a boundary. Okay? Even if that day, here are two boundaries. Okay? If you have a family, and so that way you don't feel so guilty. You could take one day out of that month for yourself, just for you. The next month you can change it, and it could be about you and your spouse. The following month it could be about you, your spouse, and your kids, or one of your kids or something. Like, start reconnecting, start using these one day, or let me say this again. After you do this for a couple of months, and you fully recharge, and now you're starting to feel guilty, you're not enjoying the time for yourself now, after 3 or 4 months, then you bring in your spouse, and you and your spouse go to a spa, and you and your spouse have a dinner or something, and or something like that, or make it a family night, whatever. That's why they say listen to your intuition. Whatever your intuition is telling you. If this day that you're taking off is going to recharge you, if you spend time with your family and your friends, that one day that you chose for yourself, you're going to use it with your family and friends. After a while, you're going to see the transformation that you and your family goes through. Oh my God, I just got a vision, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful outcome. Okay, so your advice is to listen to your intuition. Work with the spirit. The spirit is saying you need to set a boundary. There's too many people, too many objects, too many energies pulling from you, Cancer. But who's recharging the Cancer? Okay? That's what I'm saying. You have to recharge yourself. Because you know yourself. You know what you like and you know what you don't like. So when you start taking that one day out of the month for yourself, after a while you'll see exactly clarity comes in. Okay? Clarity comes in. All right, Cancer. And now your future, the King of Pentacles. Now, some people like to use these cards as, these are court cards. This could also represent other people coming in. This can be an earth sign, a Taurus. This can be a Virgo. This could be a Capricorn coming in and informing you, let's go out. Let's go have a girls or guys night out. Let's go take some time for you. And then this person may also tell you, you know, you need to spend more time on yourself. You need to, you spend time and everyone's pulling you left and right. You need to recharge yourself. I can see it. You know, this earth sign may come in and tell you these things, you know. And now between the earth sign and yourself, you're paying attention to your intuition and you're saying, oh, well, if others can see it and I can feel it, I should do it. If I feel I need some time for myself, and if others can see it too, then I must listen. And that's what they're saying. Okay? Because look at your future. King of Pentacles. This can be another mature earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay? Or this could be your energy. This is the energies that you're transforming into. Okay? King of Pentacles for your future. Beautiful energy. This is someone who doesn't put their energy everywhere. It's like a person who was introduced into like someone introduced a business plan to the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles grabs a business plan, grabs his list, and he says, fencing, I know this contractor. Concrete wall, I know this contractor. Framing, the wood frame, I know this contractor. Like this person is not out there running and like a chicken without a head. This horrible analogy, but this is someone who doesn't have a scattered brain. In other words, this is someone who is very calm, who's very collective. This person is into entrepreneurship. So this person is about starting something and finishing it. Okay, people who are in business start business and end. When they're an entrepreneur, they know how to do those things. So this is your future. Okay, this is someone who's dynamic with getting things done. Like I said, if this person has a business plan in front of them, this person knows exactly who can complete the project and how it's going to be completed. Okay, this is the king. He sits there and he calls the contractors and he subs out all this, you know. He doesn't have to do the work. So this is where you are heading to, Cancer. Once you build your house and your family and your kingdom, you are going to sit down on your throne and just manage. You're not, this person is not rude. This person is warm. This person is a rational person. This person uses rationality, and it's when it gets things done. Okay? This person is not rude. This person is calm and collective. This person picks up the phone and schedules the contractor and then hangs up the phone. This person is not yelling. This person is not screaming. This person is calm, collective, assertive. This person is not irrational. This person is not chaotic. This person is not fragmented or all over the place. And this is where we need you to be in your future, Cancer. This is where you are headed to. This could be male or female. Okay, it's a king, and those terms will be changed in the future. But a king could be male or female. The king is an expression of where the throne, supposedly it should be the queen and king are the top, the highest thrones, you know. But in this case, the king is higher. So I don't know, whatever. But male or female, you could be a king, and they need you to be in this energy. Okay, but look, because of all the hard work, now you get to be on this side. You know. Do you want to be this person who is the one who does all the manual labor, the hard work, and or do you want to be this person who's calm, collective, who has created wealth out of compassion, love, understanding, But this is also someone who gets things done with those emotions: love, compassion, understanding, rationality. Okay? So, when you set these boundaries and you take time for yourself, Cancer, you will start to see things very clear where you don't have to have fear. You don't have to create doomsday with your future. Does that make sense? Sorry. Yes, it does. All right. That is the message from down. Oh my God. Better hurry up. My readings are getting so long. Sorry. All right. So this is the advice from the Oracle from space. See? Keepers of Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. So this person has the Holy Spirit. This person's energy, this person's confidence, the way this person rules is someone who knows that it has someone on their back. This person feels very secure and confident because they know that the Holy Spirit, the ancestors, the universe, God, is all behind supporting this energy. Okay, Cancer, so if I told you, here is an unlimited credit card, and I am going to support every decision that you make, how would you even start? Where would you even start? What emotions would you go through? And how happy would you would be able to do everything you want in life and to get everything you want with the help of spirituality, with the help and the connection of your ancestors, the universe, the animal spirits, everything that's alive, everything that's in front of you or around you, or things that have passed on the other side. They just want to relay a message here is that they have your back. They support you, Cancer. The people that cross to the other side can see you, can support you. They cannot communicate because they don't use words anymore. They use symbolism, they use synchronicities, they use numbers, they use other stuff that's not going to drive you crazy and put you in a mental institution for listening to voices. So they don't use words anymore, voices, because it got people in trouble. Okay, so now they're going to use animals. Animals are going to show up in the most weirdest circumstances in your life once you get to this part in your future. You'll see. There'll be signs, there'll be synchronicities, there'll be coincidence, there'll be feelings, there'll be emotions out of the blue just come in and it just makes you feel good. When you get those emotions, just remember that those are the guardian angels, those are the Holy Spirit, those are your ancestors. These are energies that are trying to connect with you and to remind you, like you'll feel, like I feel it sometimes, like, did someone just touch my back? Did someone just touch my shoulder? And I look and no one's there. And it used to freak me out way back in the day until I understood what it was. And it was just my ancestors and my guardian angel just confirming that it's there. Trust in them and you can accomplish whatever you want. That has good intention, of course. You're not going to be able to accomplish horrible things. I mean, you can, but why would you? Because it comes back. So no, I see it the positive way. When you work with these energies, you will fulfill your purpose. I had to leave it there. Okay? So remember, when you take this time off, clarity is going to come in. This reading will make sense later, you'll see. Okay? Now, advice from the fairies. Fairies, what advice can we give our beautiful Cancers for the future? Oops, excuse me. Be honest with yourself. Yeah. So, when you're honest with yourself, you're being honest with the spirit and your ancestors. When you communicate with yourself and you talk to yourself, you are actually communicating with the higher realm, the other realms, the other dimensions. Okay? So, look how beautiful these cards are. Well, I'm going to leave that card out here. But these are both your support groups right here. You are not alone, Cancer. You never was and you never will be. Okay? No matter who, someone is always going to be there. If you don't feel like the Holy Spirit is there, the ancestors are there. If you don't feel like your ancestors are there, the Holy Spirit is there. And no matter what, God is there. Okay? And again, they come in different forms. You are going to receive synchronicities. And be honest with yourself. Be honest on how those things made you feel. Again, you can find feathers. You will find the most random synchronicities coming in. You will see. Pay attention to them. See them for something that's higher than our consciousness. Our consciousness could only see what's in front of us. But our subconscious can see what's behind. The subconscious is what feels God. Okay? Conscious is just letting us know that we are alive. We are aware that we are alive. But the subconscious is something you can't see. It's something that you feel. Something that you know. Okay? So remember I told you that you're going to get synchronicities from these animals, your ancestors and stuff. This is how it works. I was in a garage with my friends. I think it was like 5:30 in the afternoon. And out of the blue, I have pictures of it. The green, huge green dragonfly flew in. I swear I have it on. And it landed on the table. And it was alive for 5-10 minutes. And then I kept it. And when I came back outside to check on it, it was not moving anymore. But it was so much of a coincidence to have flown so far, to fly into a garage, to land on the table in front of me, not and no one else. So I saw it as a synchronicity, as a sign of the angels and the spirit. And from that day on, I knew that I had to go with the flow. I had to fly. I had to move forward towards my future. And look, here I am. And it's a beautiful story because those are how the new universe is working with us. Again, no more voices, because you'll end up in a mental institution because no one will understand who you're talking to. But synchronicities are as powerful as words, or even more. Okay? All right, Cancer. I love this reading. You are my longest reading, 40-minute reading. Oh my gosh, I hope you have time for this. But it's well worth it. Okay, you guys? I'm going to lower this so you guys can see the cards. I mean, keep doing what you're doing, Cancer. Now remember, this is a general reading, so some of it may pertain to you and some of it will not. Some of it you'll have to give it some time and it'll make sense. But just believe in it. Believe in your reading. It's a beautiful reading. Believe. Believe is what gets things done and accomplished. Believing is faith. Okay? Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Oh yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up or a simple comment. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day.